All right, watch asleep, kids are asleep, let's play some video games. My name is not John Smith and today we're playing Timberborn. In the last episode of Beaverome here, we expanded we newly built this district here. And in this episode, I wanna work a little bit on the aqueduct again, because we have it and now we are going to use it again for automating the irrigation of those irrigation lakes. Hold on, there's none. Yes, there is. Can't remember. There's one. I think we have one over there as well. We are gonna automate the irrigation of those by, well, extending the aqueduct a bit further down here. Then we'll have, I guess, another irrigation lake, pond, whatever, down there. And I'm thinking of, well, building an underground tunnel system to the next irrigation pond and then to the next one and so on. So that, well, we don't need the fluid dumps here anymore. We did something similar back in the days when there were, well, when we couldn't build tunnels in the last update. More or less, we have this channel here, which serves as the connection between the aqueduct and the irrigation automation through the aqueduct. And wow, should have thought about the sentence before I started it. Yeah, well, the water gets delivered to the different spots here where the whole area is irrigated. Also back over here. Yes, so without further ado, let's build, or let's expand the aqueduct in a time lapse. Okay, well, this should be the pillar. Now we obviously have the problem that this is right in the way of this overflow. So we'll probably have to move this so that it looks nicer. But that's a problem for the future. Also this, well, we'll need to extend the dirt here as well. Not a big deal. And wow, lag. Why did nobody tell me that I forgot to put the dams here as, you know, as our visual guide to make it look different? Nobody told me that. You probably also didn't see it. Never mind. Well, let's hope that they can be... Hold on, triple speed. Come on, guys. Yeah, they will build that. That's technically Beaverome, right? What district is that? Come on, where can I see it? Yeah, that's Beaverome. Okay. And while the Beaveromans are building that, let's think about the irrigation system over here. As I said, we'll definitely have to extend the dirt here, so well, let's do that a bit. You know what, we'll make another time lapse and then I'll show you. Wait. I think we're going to fill this up with dirt in this case. Yeah. Right? I think so. Okay, well, another time lapse while I work on this, and then I'll tell you what I did. Okay, yeah, so the idea is that the water will flow down here into this lake. I think 3 by 3 is the best size, but that would look weird because, well, we have a drop of a width of 2 here. So it's gonna be 3 by 4. And yeah, once they've built that, we can then start to dig the tunnel to connect the other irrigation lakes here. Also, what we want to do is plant some trees, because this will be chestnut tree area, right? So let's see, we need a forester. And probably another irrigation pond over here. I guess a bit more earth can't hurt. Can't place this down because it's not built. Oh, great. Also, they can't build, you know, lay down the dirt from above here now. So that's going to be not so fun building that. We'll figure something out. I guess we need more dirt here, so dirt and obtain. Nice priority on that. And then it's probably a waiting game. We should also... oh, we have log storage up here. And plank and metal storage. Okay, so this will be built more or less quickly. Yeah. What do you think? Should we leave this in here or should we get rid of it again? The custom fountain thing experiment obviously didn't work. Tell me in the comments below, what do you think should I do with that? Okay, well, let's see. Forester. Forester over here can reach this area. Should be good enough. And then chestnut trees. But we also will need tapper shack, not tapper shacks. Come on. Gatherer flags. So, one over here. One over there. How many do I need? I don't know. Let's build 2 and then we'll see. And where will we store and grill the chestnuts? Probably over here somewhere. Maybe. I don't know yet. Not over there. I don't think that we want to do that over here. Maybe even over there. Okay, but we'll store some here. Yeah. We'll store some here so that the haulers can get them. And I think I want to build the storage in the mountain again. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Right. And now I guess we can make that a higher priority, because you can start to plant the chestnut trees. This needs to be a path, obviously. More chestnut trees. That's too far away, so never mind. Okay. And now I think we'll just wait. What do we want to watch? Probably the construction of the aqueduct thingy. Yep. Time lapse. Time. Let me see. Oh, sure, something like that. Okay. Be right back. Okay, I think they have built everything that they can reach from up here. Yep, so we need to do something else. Let's see, I guess just stairs down, right? Not here though. What? Yep. And not regular ones. We need triple ones. I'm just gonna build one. Stairs, 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 and then walk over there. Connect this, connect that, remove this scaffolding again. Okay, now you should be able to build the rest here. And why do you not build this construction below needs to be finished? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Yeah, and this is waiting for the construction behind, and this cannot be reached because we have solid dirt above it. Okay, so never build, you know, an earth overhang and then try to fill the void below, because that's just painful. I think what I'm just gonna do is dynamite this thing and rebuild it. I think that's the way to go here. Same thing over there. It's even two pieces. Dynamite here and then remove this tree and also dynamite. Oh, that's a pain. They won't be able to build all those things, I guess. Well, maybe with some stairs, so that they can, you know, get in there somehow. Probably. We'll see. High priority on that so that we can see if that works. Also high priority on this. And that's too far away again. There you go. Stairs back up again. Whatever. Oh yeah, and obviously super high priority on that as well. Right. Wet season in 6 days. Remember last episode when we built this testing facility here with the stream gauges? And I think the answer is that if you have a drop in your system, then it slows down everywhere, obviously, because water can't run faster here than slower here than it will up here in a pipe. This will just block. So if we want to get the most amount of water over there without redoing everything. Oh, look at that. This is actually the same height. So I just have to bring this together at the same height, and then we should have way more water going over there. I'm just gonna do that in between as well. Which means we'll get rid of this thing again, probably. Yeah. Okay. More projects at the same time. Sure, why not? So just bring this up to the same level and then we should be good. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can build that before the wet season hits. Probably not. Yeah, the theory is that now all the water sources are on the same level and we don't have a drop down, because drop down, as we have established, dropping down one edge, you know, at one tile, limits the amount of water that can go over this edge to 2.2 cms. And hold on, do we have a step up here? But the step up shouldn't be a problem. We do have a step up here. I don't think a step up is a problem. As long as we don't have a step down, we should be fine. Well, we'll see if this changes anything. What did we set this to? This is open. And this is open as well. Okay. Should be good. So we'll have water going over there, and we'll also have water coming out of this. Okay, let's see if they can do this. In the meantime, they have built this, so now they can build, you know, bring the dirt here, which is what we want. And after they have now, well, laid the dirt down there, they should be able to do the thing on top of it. And I thought, what? I thought we had unbuilt dirt over there as well. Okay, they were probably able to do that from over here now. So this wasn't necessary. Okay, okay, never mind. Whatever, regular priority. Nah, never mind. And then this can be... This can be a chestnut tree again. And I'm curious. I think they can now start to build that. They just have to bring the dirt back there and fill it up, like so. Not sure if this will work. It probably will somehow. We'll find out. A bit more waiting. Can you get this done? Well, maybe. 3.2 days. Okay, we'll see. Okay, this should be finished. I hope I didn't mess it up. I think this is a closed pipe again now. And we have 0.8 days left till the next wet season, so that's something. Hold on. Right, what are you guys doing over here? Still filling in the dirt? Yeah, but we should be able to start to dig the tunnel. Oh wait, didn't I want to put another irrigation thing over here somewhere? I kind of need to, right? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put it right over there. And then we can dig the tunnel to combine all those irrigation ponds, which is obviously weird that I just filled it up with dirt and now I'm digging the tunnel again. Never mind. Does this mean we want to have this thing be two tiles deep? I think we need to, right? Or do we just have one tile going down? Yeah, maybe we just have one tile going down. So I don't know, let's say this one. And then we'll build stairs down and work our way through here. Yeah, I think so. Oh, also, this, before I forget about it. No, they can't be warehouses yet because this isn't finished. All right. All right. So, wet season begins. Hold on, let me check the water flow here. Oh, we can also check the CMS, I guess. Where's the good water? There we go. So, this is now open and this is open as well. If I remember correctly, we had speed going, the speed of water, or you know, visually it was going over there really fast, and over there not so much. Right now, it seems to be slow in both directions. No, now it speeds up. This looks quite fast over there. Not sure about this one yet. Maybe it will start to speed up. This is going really fast over here. What's the CMS? 1.3. What if I close this now? Has this reached everything yet? What if I... Yeah, what is going out here? And we have 1.4, 1.3, 1.4 CMS. If I close this now, will this speed up the water over here? Yes, it does. And we have way more CMS than we had before I filled that up. I think we didn't even... Oh no, come on, it's going down again. Where is it? I can't remember, but we were less than 2.2 or around 2.2 last time without filling that up and bringing it on the same level. But 2.6 that's nothing. That's still nothing. All those water sources here, that's way too slow. I don't get it. Why? There is no edge where the water has to go down, so this shouldn't slow it down. I don't know how the pressure works in here. We are at 2.2, as if there was a drop somewhere. Hold on. No, that's the... Do we have a drop here? We have a drop here. That's the problem. Hold on, pause the game. Do we have a... Yes, we do. Okay, so this would make sense now. We have a drop here. And this would slow it down to 2.2 CMS because it's one edge. So if we fill this up, and then cover it, and they can hopefully do this ASAP in this wet season. In the meantime, we'll open this so that we don't lose all the water. I don't know if what happens to the water that can't get out. Maybe it just will not be generated anymore, or it you know, creates a high amount of pressure, and it will be it will still be here when the source is gone, and it will flow longer. I don't know. They need to fill this up, and then we should, if I'm correct, see more CMS over here if I close this one over there again. Yeah, we already have our mini fountain overflow here, which will fill this lake. Or, well, you know, not fill it, but you know what I mean. This is done. Let's put stairs down there in the meantime. You don't have anything to do, I know. Come on, guys, do this. Oh, this is finished. Nice. So we will then set this to open and close above downstream depth of weird. Why is this not 1 but 1.5? I'm confused. Oh, hold on. No, we are floating in the air here. Yeah, so it has to be 1. So let's say 0.9. Right? Yeah. But obviously no water is coming here as of now. We need to do something here about that. And that's levy here and there. Okay. Right, is this now? No, it's not yet closed. Come on. Here we go. There we go. You can do it. Dalmia. Okay, now, hold on. Pause the game. Close this thing. Actually, go down to level 1. Show me the water. And close. And now this should speed up. Okay, 3 CMS, 4 CMS. We'll see if it goes down again. Oh, I think we fixed it. Right, lessons learned for your underground water pipes. Never have a drop down. We probably have this issue somewhere over here as well, which reduces the amount of water that gets through the pipe by a whole lot. I should probably have a look at the whole map and fix things like that. Look at that, 10 CMS, 11. What does this do with the amounts of water over there? This should rise up really quickly now. It feels, yeah, this feels way faster than it was before. Wow, that's really a difference. Now it's back down to 8. Why? No idea, but it's okay. Oh, it's going... Was there built-up pressure or something? Come on. I don't get it. Why is it going down? I mean, 7 point... Come on, what is happening? 5.9, 5.8. I don't get it. Was there built up pressure that is now? And now it's stable around 5.7-ish. Nope, it's not. Guys, tell me what happens. Tell me in the comments below. Now it's going up again. Does this have anything to do with the area here? I don't know. It's definitely better than the 2.2 that we had with one tile going down. So we can say that for sure, at least. Let's start to dig the tunnel here. Nope, nope. Where is my irrigation thing over there? Can't remember. Oh, it's here. Oh, look at that. I think yep. I hit it. Nice. This will just go through there. Yeah, sure. And then we'll meet this one. Oh, hold on. I can just do this, right? Yeah, and now see it. Okay. And this one as well. And we'll think about how we connect this one and this one. Probably over here, because this is in our way then. Yeah, I think so. Let's just do it. Let's just plan everything here. Where's the other one? There. Go down and connect it. Okay, we'll have to fill that up. Not a big deal. And then tunnel over there. Okay, this will take ages. But in theory, everything should then be connected. We'll have a whole lot of evaporation because of this extra long 1x1 well, thingies. But we don't care about evaporation on this map because we have so many water sources. And if we use them correctly, then we'll also get the water from them. So what's the status here now? 6.8. So it goes up and down between 6 and 8 or something. But that's way better than the 2.2 that we had, so we are happy with that. Is it already overflowing? No, it's not. But this fills up quicker than it did before. I think so. And we should also be able now to remove those bits so that we'll get rates. We'll get flooding because obviously there is no impermeable floor below them. To build this, please. Highest priority, not on the rubble, on the impermeable floor. Come on. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Okay, there we go. And this should now fill up and then stop. Like, you know, all the other irrigation thingies that we have. If I did it correctly. And now stop, stop. No, why? Why is this not synchronized? Ah, I see. This has a, yeah, this has another level down there. This should stop. Oh, it's not set to auto. Yeah, now it's auto closed. Okay. Is it? Yeah. Right. Should probably set that even lower to, I don't know, 0.8 or something. Okay. But beavers are probably slower in water than when there is no water, so will not flood this. For the, you know, the time when we're building the tunnels. This can be dynamited, which means we need a path again. Oh, and can we now build the warehouses already? Where are they? Yes, we can. Or raw chestnuts. Set to supply. Chestnuts supply. Right. Okay, bad water thing is also still working. Come on. Why? Can you not get rid of enough bad water here? Same old debate. Just add a layer on top of the aqueduct. That would be the solution. Not doing that now. Nope. Okay, gonna up the priority for the tunnel system. Because that's more important than those bits of earth over there. And then I'll probably skip ahead to when this is done, or when, you know, something interesting happens in between. Because we have seen me build a tunnel quite sometimes in the past, and that's, you know, waiting for them to do this, then replace the path because they can't get to the then place down path because they can't get to the things that are too far away, and so on. We'll probably have multiple access points for this tunnel system. I guess another one over here. Not so sure about this one. Don't want to remove any houses. We can maybe squeeze in an entrance if I get rid of this thing or something. We'll see. Same thing over there. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back with you when we have progress here, or when it's done. We'll see. Or when something happens. Are you starting to work on it? At least on this one. Okay, first one's in. Lay down the path. And so on. Right. Be right back. Okay, we're back. It's a wet season now, and we'll soon get the overflow here, so I thought we'd have a look at this. Oh great, this will flood our warehouses here. In the meantime, I've built a district crossing to ancient Beaverome up here, so that, well, we can have more trade between the districts. Nothing too spectacular, just wanted to show you. Why do we have... What is happening here? Why is this overflowing? That's 7% contaminated water, that's... That's bad, actually. I don't want that. Great. Great, let's build dams here. This is... not what I want this to look like. I didn't want to have to build dams up here. We'll do it and we'll see how it looks. And maybe, just maybe, we'll even do that on the topmost layer here as well, because we have the... we sometimes have the water curtains up here as well. Okay, overflow is happening. Let's see. This is now also gonna flood all of our tunnels. Which is okay, because that's what they're for, but, well, not during construction work. I don't know. No, I don't think I like that. We need to do something about this waterfall. Probably move it over here or something. Because that's just random. Not gonna do that now, though. Yeah, how far did we get along? Come on. Which layer is it? Can't remember. This one. Layer 5. So they have built quite a bit over here and over there. And over there as well. And over here as well. Yeah, I've added a connection here to this irrigation lake from below. Then I've added a connection over here to this one, and then we have this one. Oh, that's interesting. It's overflowing here. Which means at least we know that the irrigation principle works, right? But yeah, it's nice to see that we get a lot of fresh water here stored. This is completely full. This will also be... No, this won't be full, right? 1.7 days. I could open this thing here as well. Which means we should get some water out here. Don't know if this is more or less than if we do it via this way. Never mind. Oh, now the pyramid has to fill before we can use it, so that's probably a waste of water storage. Doesn't matter. Okay, wet season is over. We didn't get this lake to be completely filled, but not a big deal. Maybe next wet season, maybe not. We'll see. How far did we get with the tunnels? Layer 5. Okay. Just a bit more. This is almost connected to the irrigation pond over there. This is almost connected. And yeah, we still need this bit. Okay, so a few more minutes. Okay, almost everything is connected. This is connected. This bit is still missing. Then we have a connection over here, over there, everywhere up till here. So I'm gonna close this hole here again, because this would mean that the water from this irrigation pond could, you know, get out here to the main lake. So we don't want that. Which means what? Oh, great. Gotta remove the farmhouse for that. Well, that wasn't thought through. Demolish this. And the path. Place dirt here with the highest priority. Platform on top, also highest priority. And the farmhouse shall go back in here. Also highest priority, why not? Right. I've already paused the fluid dumps, because in a moment we will no longer need them, hopefully. Although we're in a dry season now, so this is drying up. But I think we can use the water from the reservoir, yeah, from the aqueduct. Okay, so, are we finished? Nah. Lag. Input lag. Too many beavers. Too complicated paths, probably. Right, okay, a few more minutes. Okay, while they're working on the last bits here, have you seen the game Whiskerwood? This is basically Timberborn meets Anno, and and you're playing mice that are building a colony and have to pay taxes to their cat overlords. yeah, I found it really enjoyable, and there is a demo version right now, and I did a video on that. If you haven't watched that, it would be really cool if you were to watch my video on that and maybe leave a comment, because I'm really looking forward to the release of this game. But my video on that didn't get that many views, so well, I just hope it will also be interesting for you guys, or maybe it will appeal to the same audience as my Timberborn videos. I don't know. Maybe give it a shot and tell me what you think. I'll leave a link to the video in the description. Hope I don't forget that. Come on, now build those two things. I've obviously closed this too early, because now they can't reach this anymore. This path is no longer connected. But yeah. Come on. And there we go. Okay, now we have a connection from, hold on, this irrigation lake to this one, to this one, to this one, to that one, and to this one. Right now we only have water. We don't have any water in there. And the idea is that I can now... we've turned off all the fluid dumps. And if I were to open this now, or set it to auto, then this should fill up till it's almost full. And this should also fill up all the other reservoirs, so that this is automated. Oh, there we go. There we go. And we should now see that this is filling the tunnel here. Yep. This will take a while. Okay, just this bit. It has reached the end over here already. And once the tunnel is full, well, the water will rise in there. And then it will rise up to the irrigation ponds. It should start to rise now. Yep, slowly. But it is rising. Okay, the tunnel is almost full. Which means we should be getting water in the lakes in a second. Well, probably more than a second. And yeah, it slowly starts to rise in the ponds here. This one should be the same over here. Yep, over here. Yep. Over here, over there, and over there obviously as well. So we are now feeding water to all our irrigation ponds with this waterfall from our aqueduct. And irrigation should come back to all the land here. Why is this bit not irrigated? Probably because they aren't full yet. And as soon as they are full, or rather almost full, 80% full, this should stop automatically, and well, once evaporation hits, then it will restart to refill this. And this should be about 80% something ish. Will it stop? Well, obviously, because we've played around with sluices all the time, so yeah. And there we go, it stopped. Yeah, okay, and then it restarts again as soon as everything, or as something evaporates. Right, so that's the automatic irrigation system for this district. I'm not gonna build the chestnut grills right now, because those trees still have quite the time ahead before they can produce chestnuts. We'll do that probably in the next episode. Yeah, and I think we'll call it a day for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to write down comments, as always, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see me do on this map. We don't have that many options anymore. We're slowly running out of map here. And hit that like and subscribe buttons. That would really help a ton. And I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a good one. Bye bye.